going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I wanted to bring a video today about my favorite team, the Toronto Raptors, and just wanted to talk about how I feel right now going into the playoffs. We're on the eve of everything getting started for the playoffs. Right now, as we speak, the first game has got started, which is the Golden State game against the San Antonio Spurs. Not what I wanted to talk about, though. What I wanted to talk about is the Toronto Raptors and my thoughts about them in the playoffs this year. Now, I'm just going to get out and just say this right now. This year for the Raptors has to be finals or bust. You know, there's no excuses. There's no reason why this team cannot make it to the finals this year. You know, in the years past, they didn't have the experience. There was injuries, all that stuff. Well, this is the fourth year now of this core group. With DeRozan, Lowry, JV. They have no excuse why they can't make the finals this year. Their window of making the finals and winning a championship is very, very tight, and it's closing. You got, an up-and-coming Philadelphia team. You got an almost ready Boston team that would be there right now if Kyrie and Hayward weren't injured. You got a Cleveland team that basically is at its weakest that LeBron has been there. You got a few mediocre teams. You got Milwaukee, Washington that have underachieved. So I feel as though this is the year that they have to make a move and get to the finals. And, if they don't make it, if they lose, then all this talk about them being playoff chokers and can't do this in the playoffs, I can't even defend them anymore. I feel as though I don't feel that those things are warranted and they're not necessarily true, but if they can't get it done this year, then everything that people are saying about them, I can't defend it anymore. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen for this game, game one. We're the number one seed in the East. We got home court advantage throughout the playoffs, except if we play Houston in the finals. So it's not like we're going on the road to start any series. It's not like we have injuries that are major. With the way the bench has played this year, Kyle and DeMar are much more rested than they've been in the past. So it's not a matter of fatigue. Game one, I'm interested to see how they do and if they're going to win. Now, I didn't know it was this bad, but it's as bad as it gets. That historically, the Raps are 1-12 in game ones. Now, I don't understand how that could be, but it's pretty god-awful that you could be 1-12. They have not won one single game as at home as a favorite. Now that in itself is amazing. So I don't understand how that works. They've come from behind in all those series and won, for the most part, but why put yourself behind? So I don't know what's going to happen this game one. We got Washington, not necessarily to me the best matchup for us. For some reason we don't play well against Washington for whatever reason. I don't know why. But we got to just go out and sweep these guys, to be honest with you. We can't lose game one. We got to just, from the start, we just got to punch them in the mouth. Take the first two games at home and then at least get a split on the road. If not, go for the sweep. If we have any chance of making the finals, it can't be going to game 7 in every single series. We got to make some of these series short. Winning in 5 games, winning in 4 games. Something like that. We can't be going to game 7 every single game, losing game 1 at home, all that foolishness. So, I'm gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous because I would just hate to see our team come out and not play well again on game 1. But I think that we have a good chance. This team is different this year. The whole philosophy of our offense is different. We're playing better defense. Our team is just deeper all around. And I just like the makeup of the team. And I think that they're going to do well this year. But, I'm just interested to see how things are going to play out. I think I was going to do a video about this before, but just never got around to doing it. A lot of talk is that, the Raptors don't have any respect. I know I've done a video about that. One of the best videos that I've done on my channel to date. But in all honesty, I don't think it's a matter of respect anymore. I've just come to realize that it's not that people do not respect the Raptors. I think it's more of a matter of teams, or not teams, but people in general just are ignorant of the team. They don't know anything about the team. There's not many Raptors games that are on TV. The only time that you're really going to see a Raptors game is if they come to your city and you see them on a local game against your local team, or the rare time that they put us on ESPN, which is not too much. So other than that, you never see these guys play. You don't know anything about them. So the only thing you can go by is the narrative that everyone pushes, either in these sports talk shows or on the internet. But people really don't know about these guys, don't know how they play, don't know anything about how the team is or anything like that, the makeup of the team. All they go is by secondhand stuff, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I just feel that people are just ignorant of the Raptors, what they do, how they've amassed the record that they got. Nobody really knows. They don't know about the team at all. And that ignorance plays a fact into us not getting on, national games. And then when we do get on it, and we do well, nobody wants to talk about how well we do when we play. So, the only way that we're going to ever get over that hump is to win. I mean, that's just point blank. I mean, I'll give it, for instance, a few months ago when they were talking about beating the Cavs, they were talking about, you have to have three-point shooting, and then they were talking about no teams in the East really have any three-point shooting, and they're like, oh, well, the Raptors, they got a good record, but they're not really a three-point shooting team. This was Kenny Smith that said this on TNT, and I was sitting there watching it, and I'm like, huh, what is he talking about? Now, the Raptors have gone from being the low-end three-point shooting team to one of the top 10 three-point shooting teams over the course of this year. They've completely changed their philosophy of how they play. No longer is it iso ball and just holding the ball and all that stuff. It's become more of a free-flowing offense with three-point shooting. But it's like nobody knows that. Even the so-called quote-unquote sports experts act like they don't know about everything that's changed with this team. So that's what the issue is. Hopefully, like I said, the only way to cure that is for the team to start winning and getting the recognition that they deserve. So game 1, we got to get this win. We got to get the sweep. If not a sweep, win in a few. Maybe they get one game at home, whatever. But this game in this series, it has to go quick. There's no lingering around, no letting them hang around or anything like that. They got to handle business. If they take care of business, I feel as though they can make it to the conference finals and make it to the NBA finals. So, anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, like I said, we have everything straight and we can get the job done. So, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace.